Did you know that some of the drinks you enjoy daily might be silently contributing to an enlarged prostate? If you've ever felt discomfort, frequent trips to the bathroom, or a sense that something isn't quite right, you're not alone. Millions of men face these issues, often without realizing that their favorite beverages could be part of the problem. In today's video, we're uncovering 5 common drinks that could be impacting your prostate health, and the simple changes you can make to feel better and protect your well-being. Stick around, because this information could make a big difference in your daily life. Let's get to it. Let's talk about everyone's favorite social lubricant, alcohol. It's a staple at parties, dinners, and even casual get-togethers. But have you ever thought about what it might be doing to your body, specifically your prostate? Now, I'm not here to tell you to swear off that beer after work or a glass of wine with dinner. Enjoying a drink in moderation can be a delightful part of life. But when it comes to your prostate, moderation is key. It's not just about how much you drink, but how often you do it. You see, excessive alcohol consumption can actually lead to something called benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. This condition is more common than you might think. This is a fancy way of saying an enlarged prostate. And while it might sound harmless, it can cause significant discomfort and health issues. And trust me, it's not something you want. The symptoms can be quite bothersome and can affect your daily life. Think about it this way. Your prostate is like a walnut sitting right below your bladder, and when it gets bigger, it can squeeze on your urethra, the tube that carries urine from your bladder. This isn't just a minor inconvenience. This can lead to all sorts of uncomfortable urinary symptoms, like having to pee more often, especially at night, a weak stream, or even difficulty starting and stopping your flow. Imagine waking up multiple times a night just to use the bathroom. Not fun, right? These symptoms can disrupt your sleep and daily activities, making life quite uncomfortable. Now, the exact mechanism of how alcohol affects prostate size isn't fully understood, but research suggests that it might mess with your hormones. This hormonal imbalance can have various effects on your body. Specifically, it can increase estrogen levels, which can stimulate prostate cell growth. This isn't just a minor change, it can have significant implications for your health. Plus, alcohol is a diuretic, meaning it makes you pee more, which can irritate your bladder and worsen those BPH symptoms. This can create a vicious cycle of discomfort. So, while a drink or two here and there is probably fine for most guys, overdoing it on a regular basis could be setting you up for prostate problems down the road. It's all about finding that balance. Remember guys, moderation is key. Enjoy your drinks, but be mindful of your health. Listen to your body. And if you're experiencing any changes in your urinary habits, don't hesitate to talk to your doctor. Early intervention can make a big difference. We all know that sugary drinks aren't exactly health foods. They're loaded with empty calories and can contribute to weight gain, type 2 diabetes, and a whole host of other health problems. But did you know that they might also be messing with your prostate? Here's the deal. When you consume too much sugar, your body pumps out more insulin, a hormone that helps regulate blood sugar levels. Over time, this constant surge of insulin can lead to something called insulin resistance, where your cells become less responsive to insulin's effects. And guess what? Insulin resistance has been linked to an increased risk of prostate enlargement and even prostate cancer. That's because insulin can stimulate the growth of prostate cells, both benign and cancerous. Plus, sugary drinks are often loaded with high fructose corn syrup, which has been shown to be particularly harmful to prostate health. So what are these sugary culprits? We're talking about soda, sweetened fruit juices, sports drinks, energy drinks, basically anything with a ton of added sugar. Now, I'm not saying you have to give up all sweet drinks forever, but it's important to be mindful of your sugar intake and make healthier choices whenever possible. Swap out that soda for water, unsweetened tea, or even a piece of fruit. Your prostate and your overall health will thank you for it. Dairy dilemma. Could milk be messing with your prostate? We've all heard that milk does a body good, right? It's been a staple in many diets around the world for generations. It's a great source of calcium and vitamin D, both of which are important for bone health. These nutrients help maintain strong bones and teeth, and they play a crucial role in various bodily functions. But when it comes to prostate health, the relationship with dairy is a bit more complicated. It's not as straightforward as the benefits we see for bone health. Some studies have suggested that high dairy consumption, particularly full-fat dairy, might be associated with an increased risk of prostate cancer. This has raised concerns among health professionals and the general public alike. Now, it's important to note that this doesn't mean that drinking milk will give you prostate cancer. The research is still ongoing, and there are many factors to consider. It simply means that there might be a link between the two. This potential connection is something that scientists are actively investigating. The exact reasons for this potential link aren't fully understood, and more research is needed to draw definitive conclusions. But some researchers believe that it might have something to do with the hormones found in dairy products like estrogen and insulin-like growth factor, or IGF-1. These hormones are naturally present in milk and other dairy items. These hormones can stimulate cell growth and may play a role in the development of prostate cancer. This is a key area of focus for ongoing studies. However, other studies have found no association between dairy intake and prostate cancer risk. The scientific community is still divided on this issue. Well, more research is definitely needed to determine whether there's a definitive link between dairy and prostate health. Until then, it's wise to stay informed and cautious. In the meantime, it's always a good idea to consume dairy products in moderation as part of a balanced diet. Balance and variety are key to maintaining overall health. If you're concerned about your prostate health, talk to your doctor about your individual risk factors and whether you should make any changes to your diet. Personalized advice from a healthcare professional can be invaluable. Fizzled out, the carbonation connection to prostate problems. Let's be honest, there's something so refreshing about a cold, fizzy drink. But when it comes to your prostate, those bubbles might not be so innocent. Now, before you panic and toss out all your seltzer, it's not the carbonation itself that's the main culprit here. It's what those carbonated drinks are often loaded with. Sugar, artificial sweeteners, and other additives that can spell trouble for your prostate. We've already talked about the dangers of sugar, but artificial sweeteners aren't off the hook either. Some studies have suggested that they might mess with your gut bacteria, which can have downstream effects on inflammation throughout your body, including your prostate. And inflammation, as we know, is never a good thing. Plus, many carbonated drinks are highly acidic, which can irritate your bladder and worsen urinary symptoms, especially if you already have an enlarged prostate. So, what's a thirsty guy to do? Well, first and foremost, hydrate with water. It's the best thing you can drink for your overall health, including your prostate. If you're craving something bubbly, opt for plain or naturally flavored seltzer water, or try adding a splash of fruit juice to plain water for a hint of sweetness. And when it comes to soda and other sugary drinks, enjoy them sparingly as an occasional treat. Coffee conundrum? Friend or foe to your prostate? Coffee. The elixir of life for many of us. That warm, aromatic brew that kickstarts our mornings and keeps us going through the day. But is this beloved beverage good, bad, or somewhere in between when it comes to prostate health? It's a question that has puzzled many coffee lovers. Well, the answer, as with many things in nutrition, is a bit nuanced. It's not a simple yes or no. Let's start with the good news. Coffee is packed with antioxidants, those magical compounds that help protect your cells from damage. These antioxidants combat free radicals, which are harmful molecules that can cause cellular damage and contribute to aging and diseases. And some studies have suggested that coffee consumption might actually be linked to a lower risk of prostate cancer. This is promising news for coffee enthusiasts. For example, one large study found that men who drank 4 or more cups of coffee per day had a significantly lower risk of developing aggressive prostate cancer compared to those who drank little to no coffee. This suggests a potential protective effect. However, before you start brewing an extra large pot, it's important to consider the full picture. It's important to note that other studies have found no association between coffee consumption and prostate cancer risk. The evidence is not entirely consistent, and some research has even suggested that coffee might increase the risk of BPH, or benign prostatic hyperplasia. So, what gives? Well, coffee contains caffeine, which is a diuretic and can irritate the bladder. This can lead to increased urinary frequency and urgency. This can worsen urinary symptoms, especially if you already have an enlarged prostate. It can be quite uncomfortable. Plus, coffee can also increase the production of certain hormones like testosterone, which might play a role in prostate cell growth. This hormonal effect is another factor to consider. So, where does this leave us? It's a bit of a balancing act. As with many things in life, moderation is key. Enjoying coffee in reasonable amounts is likely the best approach. If you enjoy coffee and don't have any prostate issues, there's no need to give it up based on the current evidence. Savor your cup without guilt. But if you're concerned about your prostate health or experience any urinary symptoms after drinking coffee, it's worth talking to your doctor and maybe cutting back on your intake. Remember, everyone's body reacts differently, and what works for one person might not work for another. So, listen to your body, consult with healthcare professionals, and make the choice that's best for you. So there you have it, guys. 5 everyday drinks that could be impacting your prostate health. Remember, knowledge is power, and by being aware of the potential effects of these beverages, you can make more informed choices about what you drink. It's all about balance and moderation. Enjoy your favorite drinks in moderation, but prioritize hydration with water and focus on incorporating more prostate-friendly foods into your diet. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more health tips and information. Take care of your health, and see you in the next video.